Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Nowadays on cruise control. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. And just like that, I'm on the road. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. In the AM, it's the flavor I savor. Peanut butter and chocolate.
Hey
too.
guys,
You know how I
Joko,
do, that's what
Dr.
I wake
Joko, and today we're gonna do this random podcast because we want to. Say hello, boys.
Oh.
You know, I totally forgot that, that you go by Dr. Joko, that I still was thinking you were going to say, "Hey, going to
No, no, he's gone. He's gone.
Alright.
He's never to be found ever again. He got dropped. He got dropped off, and he's still finding his way home. So today
Right.
I brought. What's up with you guys lately? What you guys been doing?
What have I been doing or have I been playing?
Destiny.
Let's
Destiny and Warframe, man.
Destiny
No.
Warframe. No, I don't know.
Let's see. I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the Nintendo Switch. I've been playing Steven Universe. What's it called?
That's a game.
It is a
Steven
game.
Universe for the Lite, I think is what it's called, for the PlayStation 4. Dude, I just finished the game called Night in the Woods. Very good game if you guys like
Hey,
story-based games. It's really good.
like the one game I can get on board with.
Yeah, that's a really good game. You guys should check it out if you guys have not checked it out yet. And pretty much it.
Wow. So, I brought you guys here today so we can talk about the Destiny 2 DLC. And starting with Fire, tell me your experience with it.
Do you want the short version or the long version?
It's up to you.
Oh, me. Well, when I couldn't start playing the DLC until like a week after it came out.
Because you're in the
I
kitchen.
had finals. Oh, got him. And so all I've ever heard from the DLC is how trash it was while I was gone doing my finals, and then I finally get on it, expecting it to really be bad, and then I play it, and I'm like, oh shit, it's the Osiris man, and turns out we only talked to him for not very long, and I don't know, the DLC was short and it wasn't really that good, but there was only one thing that I liked about that DLC, if anything, and that was Sagira, man.
Oh my god.
You know it.
Fire, it's gone. I'm sorry.
No, man.
It's
No,
gone.
man. One day they'll bring her back, and we won't have a Nolan North.
Fire,
One day.
she's like a really high actress. It's just
If,
no.
if Bungo wants to like start pleasing their community, they're gonna bring back Sagira and replace Nolan North with her, man. It's gonna happen.
You know,
You're just gonna punch Osiris in the face and be like, Sagira, you're my ghost now.
oh my
And we're gonna
god.
go on all the adventures together.
Fire,
And then we're gonna get
that's
married.
cool and all.
Little
That's,
baby ghost.
that's cool and all, but that's if she says yes. Like she,
No, man.
very busy
I will
person.
pay her. I'll give all the money from my personal piggy bank to her and say, play Sagira.
She,
And they
she's
were rich.
probably doing Deadpool right now, man. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. So other than that, Chaos, what did you think about the DLC?
Woo!
Oh boy.
It's a piece of crap DLC. Once again, they have a chance to tell a good story from this super legendary freaking myth. What's the freaking word?
Rock.
Legend fucking warrior, and they didn't explain nothing. It just, oh, what's up? I'm here. That's it. Piece of crap story. Piece of crap DLC. I'm glad that everybody's pissed off because now Bungie's gonna either have to change or the game's gonna fucking flop like fucking Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I hope it does.
Nah.
And that's it.
Other than all the hate you just sent on me, what is the one thing you liked about this DLC?
What do I like about it?
Oh my
I don't even know, bruh. Nothing really.
Nothing? Like anything?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, really?
Chaos, get out of here. You know Sagira's the best.
I guess I was okay. It was okay.
Other than that, I am literally a Destiny fanboy. The DLC comes out and everyone hates it. I'm going to love it. Chaos and Fire. I love the fact.
I'm an
Wait.
alpha player.
Oh, we like a week more than me. Woo! Other than that, I did like the fact that your ghost wasn't helping you the whole way. Literally was a whole new voice actor, and I was like, that's amazing. But then again, Fire fell in love with that new voice actor. And the moment she got away from your arms, Fire was screaming in pain and agony. I do like the fact that there's a new boss and kind of doesn't look like any other Vex. I think that was a really, really good fucking idea. I do like the fact that they did like an Ezio thing where there was like multiple Osiris's and like fucking going through all these different dimensions and shit. But I hate the fact that the DLC was super short. I hate they it's not even really time traveling, it's a simulation of stuff. So like, to be honest, they could have brought back the old raids. They could have not just like the old raids, but they could have brought like a couple more strikes and beat the old boss again. That would have given them a chance to bring back strike specific loot. Like they could have done a strike on Oryx and get like an Oryx helmet or like a chest piece or his cape or something like that. Would have brought back Skolas, Crota, like any Atheon, the Templar, anything. But they did not do that, and that's kind of sad. Like, the simulation, they had multiple opportunities to do anything. They did not do it. I don't know what's going over there, Bungie, but you guys need to step it up just a little bit, maybe? Yeah. But, the really cool thing I like about this DLC is the Saint 14 mission. I don't like the fact that he's dead, but there's a theory going around that he's still alive. It's a simulation of him dying. There might be another simulation where he's alive. And I love the fact that you actually get his shotgun, and I love his shotgun. There might actually be a montage on my channel just for this shotgun, because it's amazing. And fuck you, Fire, because I know you hate it, but it's the best shotgun in T2 so far, in my opinion. Right next to the Legend of Acreus. Fire. Oh, I thought you were like asleep.
No, man, I'm still here.
You still woke? So
yeah, man, I ate my chocolate-covered almonds. I'm awake.
Wow. So I know Chaos, you haven't done this, so you're not gonna talk a lot. But Fire, what did you think about the new Ray layer?
I liked the boss fight, even though it was confusing as hell at first, but that's all there is about that raid, is just the boss fight. It was too short to even be considered a raid.
It was kind of like...
the boss fight was like raid level good, but after that it was just jumping puzzle after jumping puzzle.
What about the armor? The two new weapons.
I only ever got the grenade launcher. It's trash compared to play the game, and I've only seen what the Titan armor looks like, and you look like some kind of fat Cabal beetle thing that just walking around in your clanking armor. I mean, don't get me wrong, the armor doesn't look bad. It's just the swollest looking Titan I've ever seen in my life.
Soulless. But I mean, let's be honest, the leg armors is pretty freaking thick. If I have to say it for myself.
Those legs have nothing against those arms, though. I feel like the arms are bigger, which is even scarier.
The arms don't even match. how a body is supposed to be built like, but you know, it's a game. We can all go through that. But what I liked about the raid layer, the jumping puzzles, they're okay, but they're too much. The little horde mode thing, it was too short in my opinion. But I wish they could be like a whole horde mode by itself, because they were kind of a horde mode in Destiny 1. You literally play Crota's end, literally the first section, and you just don't pass through it. If they can do that, bring that to this game, that'd be cool. The weird shock thing, I don't like the shock room fire. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
Shock room.
Yeah, where you have to like
Oh
hide.
yeah.
I think that was
Yeah,
pretty
that room.
cool, but I think it was a little too short and a little too easy. They could have done something cool.
I mean,
You
I feel like that room is pointless because you literally just have to go through a section that tries to murder you, and you just hide from him. There's like no reward or anything. It's just
Yeah.
kind of there.
I do like the like you get thrown into like the fucking air. You have to catch the rings. I think that's kind of cool. But apparently a lot of people don't like that because they get mad too easy that they don't get all the rings and get really mad really fast.
I still haven't figured out how to do it. I just get like one ring and then I can't get the rest because I just hit a rock.
Yeah. For the for the boss himself, I think, I don't know, I think it was kind of cool. It was a Hydra, obviously, but the way to beat him, well, the way to first you gotta open his cage, and then you literally have to beat on him with like a cold heart, which I want to use the Prometheus lens one time, and I'm gonna do it when no one's watching. But no one's watching.
I'll catch you, man. I'll see a red
No.
laser.
No.
I'll be like, that doesn't belong.
No, fire. I always experiment and use different stuff. Other than that, I think the raid was god. The boss battle was real cool. Raid's too short in my opinion. It could have been longer. And to be honest, the armor's pretty cool. I like it. I don't like the warlocks. The hunter reminds me of a stormtrooper. And yeah, that was about it. Chaos, I think you can't say anything about the raid layer because you haven't done it yet. But what it... You guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can't hear Boom. No, I mean, Boom isn't here. He's a fake. Other than that, one by one, I want to hear what you guys' opinion is how to improve this game. One of you guys need to go first, though.
Alright, I guess they could have improved it by, I don't know, kind of doing what they did with the Taken King, you know, making a patrol area that actually has like some meaningful stuff in it instead of being a recycled Crucible map, basically. They could have added some more story missions that would have probably helped. The simulation thing had a lot of potential to it. Like, imagine what you can do in a thing that's just nothing but simulations. Like, they could have literally done anything at all. They could have done horde mode. They could have done kind of another PoE type thing. They could have literally done anything with it. Because it's just a simulation and nothing matters. But instead, they just made it restricted to certain missions that just a quick little area that's kind of annoying that you can just pass through. Don't even need to kill the enemies.
They could do that. That's pretty cool. Chaos?
What up? It's my turn now.
Yeah.
Let's see. What can I do to improve D2 or just the franchise in general? Let's see. About they get rid of the loot boxes because they shouldn't be here to begin with. It was D1 didn't have them, and then they decided to add them almost at the end of the fucking game cycle. They need to fucking do a way better job with the story, man. Stop making these short fucking stories. Flesh out your characters. Do like they could have done for D2. since it was supposed to be a new beginning, right? They could have done like special missions for each characters where you get to freaking learn more about them, like more about their past and stuff like that. But just don't give a fuck, man. They don't give a fuck about none of the characters, bro. And fucking, I don't know what else, bro. It's just so much stuff they need to work on. They just need to listen to people more, and they need to stop with this fucking blue box shit, like with this fucking event. And I don't know, man. They need to get this shit right.
Fucking.
I'm not sure about the loot box thing because I kind of like the.
The loot boxes don't belong. They weren't. They weren't in D1.
Yeah, I understand that, but you kind of get
So-
one.
Well, here's the thing, what I think about the loot box system. They could just make everything that's in the loot boxes just available to people. Instead of, like, you grind for it how you normally would. Maybe if loot boxes had to still be there, maybe keep the exotic ships and the exotic sparrows, but like the armor, the emotes, literally everything that makes Destiny players basically want to like gear up and personalize their characters. That's like basic common things that like most like MMORPGs have, but like this game is totally throwing out the RPG portion and just keeping the shooter part.
Thanks, Activision.
Yeah, man.
What they could have done to improve this game, for the base game, they could have thrown in another like Court of Oryx thing for like Cabal, because they did that with the Rise of Iron for Fallen, which I think that was pretty cool. I think they should bring back Strike Pacific loot so people can do fucking strikes. I think another thing they could do is they can bring out free content like the fucking April content, fucking Bungie, where they add a whole bunch of shit, like when they brought back all the raids with the new blight level in D1, literally at the last second. They can. I think they could. God damn it! What the hell is it called? They should bring back random weapons, like just the same weapons but re-rolled. Because the cool thing about D1 was people would have the same weapons, but since it's your weapon, it can be way different than the other person. I think the shaders, I think that's cool. Like you slap the shaders on everything, like the weapons and stuff, but not the exotics because they have limits or whatever. That's fine, whatever. But if they would bring back randomized weapons with different perks, then I can literally have mini Hawkmoon with like Luck in the Chamber and Outlaw.
Except Mini Hawkmoon doesn't exist.
Yeah, Mini Hawkmoon doesn't exist anymore. It was just sad. And Fire can have like a Mini Hawkmoon with like spray and play and reactive reload, which actually that doesn't sound pretty good. That sounds pretty whatever. I think they should bring back the old armor, like everything from D1. Bring it back. People would be mad, but they would be fun at the end. And I hate the fact that you're bringing back the D1 armor, which is fine. But what they're doing with that is they're bringing back the D1 armor, with like Curse of Osiris came out with 1, 2, 3 D1 armors for the Titan, and that was it. Well, no, they brought like 2 new exotics for the Titan, which is fine. But if you're gonna bring back the D1 armor, that's literally copy and paste. Good job, Bungie. You got us there. Ooh-wee. I don't like the fact that some exotics actually got changed, like Lucky Pants. Why did you change that? You made it even worse. I didn't even think that was possible. Good job, Bungie. And the Molesto, which I don't have it, which is sad. I want it back. The Molesto, you took out more orbs, which is literally, it wasn't that much in D1, but D2 takes your super forever to spawn. So more orbs would be helpful, which is good. I think Graviton Forfeit, man. You could have done double shade step. You could have done something. I like what you did, the invis thing, but it's not that long. Bungie, maybe you can extend it a little longer. Maybe. No. Okay.
High pitched noises.
Just bring back all the D1 stuff. People would be fine. Like, if you would bring back...
And make sure that it's free. Don't charge for it.
Make sure that it's free, because we already paid for it. Like, the Reef, I want that Reef back, because I miss that music. The Dreadnought.
Bring back the moon, too. How the fuck it wasn't destroyed? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I think they should bring back all the D1 stuff. Make it free, like the April update. Do it again, Bungie. Do it again. But, private matches, too. Private matches need to come back, because I need to show fire these Hans. And
yes,
I need to go beat up.
Freaking bring pirate matches, bro.
I need to beat up a clan member because he thinks he's all that. And what they should do is bring a freaking Court of Orcs for the Cabal. That would be awesome. And we need new enemies. Well,
yes, they do.
What I mean by new enemies, like Pernopses. He was for the Vex, but he wasn't like any of them. He was different, which is good. We need more of that. Because I hate beating up the same things over and over again.
I mean, mate, he was a Hydra with arms.
Shut up.
Can't give him too much credit.
No, you're thinking about it the wrong way. Screw you, fire.
Oh man, it was literally a Hydra with arms. Don't give him too much credit for that.
Shut up. They should bring back the old raids. Like, bring back Fatebringer. People love Fatebringer. I think the closest thing to that, to D2, is literally the Midnight Cup or whatever it's called, the hand cannon for the fire raid, the main one, not the new one. And I think Bungie should add more content for free, like the raid layer. Why do we have to pay for that? That wasn't worth money, to be honest. Like, to be honest, what they should do is every time they're, especially strikes. Oh my god, actually, like, in my opinion, they should do like a new raid layer, and as soon as they finish, just put it into the game, because they have the connection with PlayStation. They can kind of update whatever they want to be honest. Like, you're done with the new raid layer, just slap it in the game. I don't want to wait. I don't want to freaking pay for it, especially if it's as short as the new one. And they need to make raids longer and more. And I don't know why, but they took out the cutscenes for the new raid. I want the cutscenes back. It was cool. I like it. I don't know why you took it out. You need to put it back. They need to do that with strikes too, because there are not a lot of strikes. And when there is, there's only like 2 or 3. That was fine in D1, but now you guys are just lazy. You're taking story missions and making them into strikes. Like, what? I understand that you have different voice lines that, oh, Osiris is the reason why you're doing this again, or, oh, you're doing this for a test or whatever. Fine, cool, but why literally something you played in the story mission? There's literally no point. That's lazy, Bungie. Come on. Like, the cool thing with, like, D1 was, oh, Taking King brung, like, 2-3 strikes, but they were all brand new. They weren't recycled story missions. I want that back. I don't want to do the same strikes over and over again. Add more strikes. Add more stuff to do for the raid. And work on your game, Bungie. Jesus Christ. I want to play more Destiny. I'm a big Destiny fanboy. Fire hates it. I don't know what Chaos thinks about it. But I love this game. And I want it to succeed. I
just wanted to fucking make it fucking better, man. Make it better.
This game is supposed to be an MMO.
That's all I gotta do.
It's supposed to be long. It's supposed to be fun. It's more like a first-person shooter.
Mate, just because I can't play it right now because of the shoddy work they've done and the fact that I've done everything so far does not mean that I hate Destiny and I don't want it to succeed. I'm just hate what Bungo is doing, and I just can't play Destiny right now. Like, for me to start enjoying it more, they need to fix it. They need to do a lot of work with their game and just fix it, and then I'll come back.
Get rid of the freaking loot boxes. Get rid of the fucking Eververse. Shouldn't exist in D2. That's what they gotta do.
Oh, I want to bring one thing up the community hates. people think that Callus was just slapped into the game. It's like, oh, I'm a big bad boy, kill me. No, what they Bungie did, which I think they could have done a little bit better, is there are adventures on Nessus that you can do that tells you that Callus is on his way. He's coming, but people didn't do that by the time the raid came out. And I think they should have done a better job, putting that in the story mission or something. They could have done a better job. I like that it's an adventure, but it could have been a story mission or something. Oh, I know this is like, we're way far back, but what they could have done for a simulation is bring back a simulation when Gaul wins. And you have to fight Gaul, like as a strike, or like a raid. Like a simulation raid for Gaul. They should bring him back. What do you guys think about that?
I don't know. Like, it would be cool, but it wouldn't make sense. But it would still be cool.
It would make sense because of the Infinite Forest.
I mean, yeah, they can do that, but I can't think of a reason why Vex would do that, you know?
The Infinite Forest.
I mean, the Vex really don't control it anymore. It's Osiris. And remember, one of the adventures, Osiris said he played with the simulation of orcs, and like he always did it in an extended realm. You remember that, Fire? It's like you have to protect the middle for the hive.
Yeah, but didn't Segura just tell him that he's dead? So why does it matter?
Yeah, but
like, that's
Osiris...
exactly what I'm saying with this. Like, Gull's dead, why does it matter? But like, I see what you're saying, and that would be fun though.
Like a whole raid where Gaul wins and he takes over the light, and that'll be like a new raid. Like I still want to see Gaul running around as a panic slammer and a sentinel, or like our arc strider. That would be awesome. It'll be like a little funny there, but it'd still be awesome.
Nah, man, Gull's a warlock. You just gotta cope with it, man.
No, man,
Gull's
he's
a Titan, sir.
Yeah,
because
he's
super
guy.
thick.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
yeah,
warlock.
too thick. He's too thick, man. He can't run around as a panic slammer. You'll be doing the truffle shuffle on the way to you.
We'll just do hammers then.
That could work. So, what do you guys think about the Dawning event in the game for Destiny 2?
That's gonna be like 10 minutes long. Jesus.
Fire, we're gonna...
And then what's the third thing supposed to be?
We'll get there when we come to that. Fire, what did you think about the Dawning for Destiny 2?
It was lazy as hell. It was even lazier than the DLC.
Can you explain?
So, well, all they literally did was just put everything Dawning related with Eververse. That's all they did. And then they, like, I mean, sure, they made some fancy new armors, but, like, all it really is just the one thing they worked on is the armor, and then, like, they put on some ghosts that were already made in the new DLC, and then just gave it some Dawning colors and maybe a few new emotes, and then they just put it all in Eververse and just said, hey, man, would you like to grind for hours and hours and not be able to even get everything? Because, like, it's not possible to get everything unless you pay money. And obviously that's very infuriating if you have to pay them extra money just to get some cosmetic stuff that doesn't even really matter. Like, sure, I want this, but I'm not gonna pay like $10 just to get this one thing. It's not worth it. The DLC is worth twice as much, and do you guys think I had a great time with the DLC? Because look at your community forums. So why would I pay half that price just to get an armor set?
But Segura, though.
Mate, I can get Segura. Alright. But we're talking about the Dawning, though. Segura through the DLC, you hoe.
Chaos, you wanna tell me about the Dawning event for you?
Well, alright. Once again, Bungie, Activision, showing the community of Destiny that all they care about is money, and they want to fuck you over because I don't know why they decided to make another engram. They could have just added all that extra stuff, all this new stuff for the event. They could have added it into the regular engrams, and you could have just earned it that way. You could have earned it by leveling up. You could earn, and instead of forcing you, not forcing you, but instead of making you, if you want to get all this new stuff, to freaking have to freaking buy them, because that's the only way you can get this stuff. Because you're only given a limited amount of these new engrams that has all this new stuff. I think you only get one every day, right? Until the
3,
event ends.
depending on how many characters you have. You can get
And you
3
can
a
only
day.
get one for like just for one character. You can't.
Yes.
If you have a warlock, a titan, and a hunter, you can't get one for each one, right?
If you have one character, you cannot do all of the quests. If you have 3 characters, you can do all of them.
So you can get one for a titan, the hunter, and the warlock.
Yes, for like one day you can get 3.
But that's still not enough. That's not enough, bruh. You can only get 3 of these stupid ass fucking Christmas engrams a day. They could just add. It's like it's not that easy to level up and get a freaking free engram to begin with. You have to freaking grind. They're just all they're doing is showing that they're just greedy, man, and it's fucking stupid. That's what it needs. That's why the freaking Eververse needs to fucking disappear. It needs to leave. Bye.
Bye. Wow. All right.
But besides that, all the stuff they added, it looks like they're good items, but I don't know why they fucking make it so hard to fucking be able to get them.
For me, the Dawning event was kind of cool, kind of bad. I do like the fact that you have snowballs now. You can throw it at your friends. You can make them slower. I kind of like the fact you do that to random people. And wait, the what you were just talking about, the Dawning stuff, the engrams. You can get three per day, depending how many characters you have. I've done all the quests. I kind of like the fact that Ikora wants 1,001 jokes, space jokes. Do like I think it was funny that Gaul wants a stress toy. My bad. Zavala wants a Gaul stress toy. I don't like the fact that the quests are kind of stupid. Like you have to go to a certain planet, pick up certain things, and then you got. I like the fact that you give Christmas presents to each and every person, basically. I don't know if you know this. I've noticed this chaos. I don't like the fact that when you complete these quests and you look at the engram, it's not the same exact engram that Eververse is selling for the Dawning event. There's limited stuff you can get. You can get a mark. A
oh, that too.
Wait.
That means they're bullshitting you even more then, because you can't get any of that stuff.
I've tried deleting certain items that I've gotten.
Oh my god, it's even worse than I fucking thought. I didn't think about that.
Wait, Cass, let me finish. I've tried deleting these items for Bright Dust, but if you delete those items, there's no point. You get legendary shards. I might as well keep the thing that I got. So like, you can't even get the engrams that she's selling. Like you can get, like, if you're a Titan, there's a mark for the Dawning event, and then there's another Christmas mark that you can get, which I haven't gotten the Dawning one, so I can't compare it. I might show it somewhere if I do compare it. You can get a sword, which I think is kind of cool, but Fire doesn't like it because it's Fire. Fire doesn't like anything. Right?
Oh man, whatever, mate.
He likes you.
Look, I
Stop.
don't like weapons solely because of their cosmetics. They gotta be good weapons, and that sword is not a good weapon.
Why do you get a boost? I mean, I have boosted impact, which is good. Wouldn't be warlock. I I kind of don't like the fact that it's not the same engram. I wish it was. And then people would play more or whatever. What I do like the fact that once you finish all the quest, which I have because I am a fucking Destiny nerd and I am proud of it. I've done everything. I do like the fact that you finish every single quest and then the next day you go pick up the quest, you automatically get the reward. You don't have to grind anymore. And I was so happy and I was so confused because I was like, wait a minute, don't I have to grind today? And they were just like, no, you've done everything, my child. Here's a gift. And then I thought it was a glitch, and I went to my other characters, and I've gotten the gift without grinding at all, and I was so shocked. I was shocked. I do like the fact when you're done, you can just automatically get the reward. I don't like the fact that the grinding takes forever, because you have to kill certain enemies, but literally they're hard to find. When you don't look for them, they're there. And when you want to find them so you can kill them, they're just not existent. And thanks for the guides that I looked up for fucking help me grind this shit. DPJ, blind this. I wish. What I don't like the fact is when you level up, you do not get a Dawning engram. You still get a Season 2 Osiris engram, which is stupid in my opinion. Because literally what Fire said, you have to pay for it. I wish they changed that, because in Destiny 1 you can play one match of a certain Crucible mode, a heroic strike, and a certain heroic sword mission, and then you can get 3 of the Dawning engrams, not just Eververse, but the Dawning. I don't know why they didn't do that again, which is stupid.
Because they want your money, man.
They want your money, bro. That's the answer. You know it. Just say it.
I mean, they honestly could get my money, because I'm fucking stupid. But I wish that it was better. And I don't know. And I wish they could fix Destiny 2. I wish they could have the time. To be honest, Bungie does not deserve a break. Bungie, I understand it's Christmas. They need to go be with their family. But the game needs a lot of work. And right now, Nova bombs. Nova bombs.
Oh my god.
It's not just in Mayhem. But that's what they're usually at. But there's this glitch with Nova Bomb where you can shit Nova Bomb forever and ever and ever. And it will count as one Nova Bomb, so I cannot do trials at this moment until they fix that. Because I'm just going to rage. There is a way to beat the Nova Bombs. I've found a good, efficient way that would win 80% of the time. Fire has joined me in those matches. Chaos doesn't want to be the subclass, which is fine. Understandable. But Sentinel Shield. In Mayhem, only Mayhem though. In Mayhem, you can keep throwing your Sentinel Shield forever, and it will destroy the Nova Bomb, go through it, hit the Warlock, and kill him. And thank God it does that. But for some reason, when you hit a golden gun, when he's using his golden gun, it doesn't want to kill him. Thanks, Bungie. You know, that's cool and all. Whatever. I wish... What I've heard is that Mayhem is not going to be here forever, which is stupid, Bungie? Can you fix that?
Stupid.
Mayhem.
How about you put in Mayhem and get rid of Supremacy? Get rid of that shit.
Yes, I agree. Get rid of Supremacy. No one wants it. You fixed it. Cool. I'll take it away forever. Tell Activision no. Put your foot down. Tell Activision no. Tell them to go away. To be honest, I think Bungie should not partner with Activision anymore. They should go their separate ways. That's my opinion, though. A lot of people might change and say the opposite. It's my opinion. I think Activision's ruining Destiny. I think
Activision's ruining Destiny too.
The game that Bungie wanted and what Activision wants, just two different things. And I think they're listening more to Activision because they're Call of Duty, but it's not Call of Duty. Call of Duty needs to fucking crawl over and die, like the bug it is. And to be honest, I want I don't know if they changed. I heard the team change, but I want the same team for Destiny 1 to be in Destiny 2. I heard the team has changed, and it was fine. I was like, okay, new people. Let's see what they got. And they're just not impressing me.
I mean, look what happened to Mass Effect, man. 2 different teams, and then Andromeda came along. Look what happened there.
The team for like Taken King, Rise of Iron, those actually told way more story than what Destiny 2 campaign was. It was alright. It was short, really short in my opinion. I think they could have done more. But like, look at Taken King and then look at Destiny 2. Taken King, we kind of figured out what Oryx is. No one liked the fact that you had to go online to read about more of Oryx's lore, which I think that wasn't fun.
Put your lore in the game. Don't fucking take it out.
We want more cutscenes, if that makes sense. We need more story into this game, if that makes any sense. I wish Bungie can fix it. Bungie, when you go back the next DLC, because I fucking heard it was 10 missions long, which is not okay, Bungie. We need when you bring out a DLC, 10 missions is just not okay. I understand you do graphically, you put every single detail in it, which is cool. We love that. But then again, you do not work hard. The Osiris DLC was like, how many missions? Like 8?
Wasn't that like 5 or 6?
No, it was a little bit longer than that. I think it was 8. And this next one coming up is going to be 10 missions long and 2 strikes. Bungie, make it longer so people can play. You have all the opportunity in the world. When you get back from Christmas break, you need to step up your game, Bungie. I want this game to succeed so I can laugh at Chaos's face and I can fucking slap him.
Hey, I hope you do that, bro. I really hope you do that. Prove me wrong.
Before we actually step out of Destiny conversation, is there any last things you guys want to say about Destiny 2?
Fire.
Fix your game, Bungo.
If somebody that's never played Destiny 2 before were to come to me and ask me, do you think that I should get the game in the way it is right now? And I will tell them, no, it's not worth it the way it is right now. They need to. I guess it's probably gonna take them another another fucking 3 years before they have like enough content to make it worth it, like D1. And once again, they need to get rid of the freaking Eververse, bro. It doesn't belong. It doesn't belong in D2 because it didn't belong in D1. It wasn't there. and the game thrived without it. And now apparently you can't thrive in D2 unless you fucking have the Eververse. I guess that's it, man. That's all I gotta say.
What I have to say, the last thing about D2 is Bungie, bring back all D1 stuff, please, without pay. I want it back. Bring back Strike Pacific Loots, bring back Random Rows. Please bring it back. Random Rows will make you unique. Strike Pacific Loot makes you unique. There's not a lot of armor in this game that makes you unique, which is not okay. We need more social space. We need our private. We need a clan social space. That's what we need. Cause like, it would be way awesome in my opinion. Bungie, please bring back your old team. The one thing I hate about the new team, especially since Osiris came out, was when people first saw the first cutscene or the first trailer for Osiris, not the first one, but the third one I think, and they showed Sagira and Osiris walking around. Literally everyone in the community was like, "Oh my God, his Vault of Glass is coming back!" And then oh my God, and then the person who made that said, "No, that is not the Vault of Glass." That triggered me. That triggered me because everyone knew exactly what it was, and they flat out said no. It wasn't the Vault of Glass. They changed your team, bring back the old team, and just bring back all the stuff from Destiny 1 for free. That's about it. That's all I can say. I'm sorry. I ran out of words.